Rosia is doing well. She's in the other house. Maybe I'll take you. You go say hello to her.
Even the CCTVs are compromised already, and I cannot tell you what and where and where and where. What you are looking at, I'm looking at it live. Whatever you are thinking you are doing, I'm doing it in front of everybody. And if you want me to do it, just contradict my verdict statement. I'm going to be coming with a valid and internal to make sure that now you think whatever you can do, already in red card. Gintu is a red card. If you think you can just intimidate, you bet and you bet a wrong person.
You find that people like Odemaya from Ghana are being stressed about visa to Botswana, but us Kenyans are very lucky. So it was very...
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a reaction video. Who made it to the table? Cocomama of the Most High, Blessed One, Lazy Keng, Personal Persons, Inner Kakus, Cocomama friends, lovers, keyboard reactors, notification, gem, our evil moderators, silent viewers, newbies, oldies, geriatrics. Hey, you guys are too much, yo. Without your presence here, how can we run it? My backboners, you all are all amazing. Thank you all so much for coming in today to support your mama. Have you grabbed something? It's important. Grab whatever that is grabbable. I got my bottle of water here. Grab yours. A quick reminder, you love me, I love you back. Simple. It's a give and take thing. No leave, no transfer. We die here. Reaction must what? Continue. Whether or whether. Whether you like it or not. It's not a matter of choice. Yani, whatever you cannot control. If you can't beat them, you do what? You freaking join them. My obsession, JU, Jamaica uncle. Don't do this. You are too big to be going through fake account. I know, you understand? You cannot keep attacking. Even though I have soft spot for you, you come for me, I will put sand inside your eyes. Big time. It got nothing to do with age because even me, I'm elderly like you. You guys should leave me alone. This is simple. Leave me in my small corner. Let me be doing what I love to do here. Monkey no finding mama like him. There are people that make me, there are people that give me ginger here, apart from the money. Of course, money gives me ginger. You think I will be here for show free? On a more serious note, Mr. Kenge made a serious announcement. As if he has not been making this same announcement. This is like his psalms now. The doors are closed. Our parasite, we are closing, we are cleansing. We don't want the crowd anymore. We don't want anybody. We want to have only selective people. Kenge, you will hear from him. But let me just usher you in. This is just the preambles. Kenge said that 2025 is going to be strictly for work. Strictly for you come in, either to work, help me clean my swimming pool. Guys, have you ever seen, hey, guys, have you ever seen anything like this? You've not even started. Like you're already thinking of the maintenance. You've not even built any swimming pool. You're already talking about yeah. So what he's trying to say is no more Mama Marwa, you are this big fish. I want your audience to help me reach 1,000 subscribers. I want to be big like you. You understand? I want to have this big mall, this big mansion of yours. So that's why I came. Anything you want me to do, I can do. I can work for you for free. Well, he said that it's going to be strictly for business. Yani, any transaction happening in the Bela will be based on business. You come, you work for him, he's going to pay you. The guys that have worked for him before he left to Argentina, during the time he was doing the tile work, during the time of sand harvest and everything, did he pay them? Hey, we will find out. We will find out from a couple of people that work for him. Mogesi and Ernesto with another guy. Gintu collaborated with them as usual. But there's something Gintu is doing, guys. This is just a sidekick. I'm not here to advise him. I'm not perfect either. I can make such mistake. But this one is loud. When you are shooting yourself, you are digging a hole for yourself. Hey, Someone is already setting you up, and you are even setting yourself up. If you are a Gintu person here, I've got no bad blood against Gintu, you understand? If I see anything good, I will talk on the street. It doesn't matter whether it's coming from your favorite person, you know? But if you're a Gintu person, advise him to be filtering some stuff. If you know something about me that I think that nobody knows, you shouldn't come and rub it on my face that you know. Because I can use it against you. You understand? Private stuff should be private stuff. Gintu made it clear that he is watching CCTV of Baba Marwa means that he has access to his cameras. We're supposed to be secret. You know? Now, I'm very sure that, okay, let me even say it like this. You have access, you are monitoring everything. This person thinks that you have left the villa but didn't know that somewhere, somehow, you got access to his secret camera, okay? You even claim that you know his bank details, how much he has, how he is broke, how he went to bank and he was borrowing money and other. These are private stuff. These are illegal stuff to come and claim that you know about someone, especially someone who sees you as a threat. Like the biggest nightmare of Baba Marwa is Gintu right now. You remember their Yeye collaboration they did with Trench Town Boy, TTV. I like that name. TTV. You lazy people, you would kill me. You lazy people, the way you can abbreviate and give people names here, Corn Boy, Corn it's crazy. I saw another lazy gang calling Double Junior Desi Junior. Hey, hey, I thought I have seen it all. So, Gintu is claiming all this stuff. Let me even look at it on Gintu's side, okay, in favor of Gintu. Now, you have access to my cameras, and I used to work with you. I used to dine with you. I used to be open with you. You know my secrets. You know the stuff that nobody really knows, like that. But for the fact that you work with me, you even know the stuff that my family members don't know about me. Okay? Now we fell off, we fell out, and English, stop it. Don't let Frozen House come for me. Stop it, because you know he will come. Hey, so we fell out, right? And now you're rubbing it on my face that you have access to my cameras, you have access to this, you have access to that. Don't you think I can do something and you will no longer have the access? Gintu, you are too wise to be falling for this, okay? I know they humiliated him. I know even Mr. Cecil, Wallahi, Mr. Cecil, the way, even English people will tell you that he did too much. You understand? The way he described Gintu, he used jargons like, he gave insult to Gintu back to back without calling Gintu's name. But if someone is directing a message to you, of course, you know. Now, you are already telling the person, do something, because I have access to it. The person will put a stop to it. You understand? The person will configure the password. The person will change the Gintu. You know the game. You know the thing. As soon as Gintu said this thing, this was exactly what happened to me when I put CCTV in my home. The first thing I did, even though the guy that configured and set up the password and everything, I freaking changed the password. And even after I changed it, I wasn't satisfied. You understand? I still have this feeling that somehow, he knows my password. Like he can have, because he's the one that installed, he's the one that basically did everything. What you don't know, you don't know. Gintu. Huh. Anyway, guys, let's start from Mr. Kenge. Don't ask me whether I slept good. Just know that I slept. Whether I slept good, even with my baby bump and everything, whether I squeezed myself, whether I got back pain, leg pain, body pain, whether circulation did not circulate well, I'm having migraine and all that. Don't ask me whether I slept good, because it's of no use to ask me with this kind of condition, with this kind of bed that I sleep in. Don't ask me, please. Just move. Just act like you didn't see anything. Let's start from Mr. Kenge, guys. This one is what? Unrealistic what? We call this one unrealistic goal. You've been talking about this now. What is this? Is Mr. Kenge even listening to himself?
Bad luck or good luck. I'm just saying, when you stay with people for long, you actually understand them better. You know what's needed of you, what's not needed for you. For example, maybe if you play music loud or soft, or up to what time can you play this music, But me, I'll say so far, so good. I'm enjoying my life here. I am happy to have a good understanding family, And I feel like, honestly, my family back home in Kenya and Rosio's family, we have a lot of things in common. For example, we are very quite welcoming. For example, here you see Rosio's mom and Rosio's dad, quite nice. I have never felt mistreated or something. Me, I just love it, honestly. And also, if you compare the two families, my mom is also very welcoming. My mom welcomes strangers, cooks for them. Same as me, actually. But for me, 2025 will be a different year. It will be very professional. I will not allow just random people coming. It will be very professional. Let's say if people are coming to work in my compound, maybe to work on a swimming pool or something, it should be very professional. Do the job, get paid, go home. Okay? Not like, oh, I can open your YouTube channel, no. That one, I think that time has passed. It's a new season now. So, Rosia is doing well. She's in the other house. Maybe I'll take you. You go say hello to her. Okay?
Breaking news. Let me analyze it for you guys. Baba Marwa is actually the only one sleeping in that bed. Marwa doesn't sleep with his woman, his wife. Marwa sleeps alone, all by himself. No wonder you can see the setup and everything. In the morning, that's why he said, I'm gonna take the camera to the other house so that you will say hello to Rodororo. There's no way heavily pregnant Rodororo will sleep in that bed with Baba Marwa. Marwa sleeps alone. He just started when he woke up to start talking because he's getting depressed. Okay? At least when they were in Airbnb, they were sleeping together in a decent apartment. Well, comfortable bed. Now, Roro is by her parents, sleeping with her mother in a nicer place. And look at the condition. Look at what they call wardrobe. Look at the setup of that house. And they are lying to us, oh, we make sure we buy, especially Roro, so that Baba Marwa will not feel bad. Oh, we make sure we bought nice stuff here, quality materials. But I'm not happy. I'm not happy. You are not happy, and you left Baba Marwa. So what's the essence of Marwa staying there in Argentina? Roro could have just traveled all by herself to give birth and meet Marwa. Probably Marwa will continue with his solo traveling, which actually works for him. Have you seen that this Marwa needs to work on himself? And the so-called fanatics, they are not even advising him. You left your career, you left your comfort zone, you left what you believe in, you left everything to follow this girl, and look at the condition that she has put you in. You are covering up by saying that, oh, her parents are like my parents, I've never felt anything. Was it not the other day he was complaining about Roro's people, that they don't want to help? And Roro even confirmed that, yes, it's better to work with outsider. If they've not treated you certain way, why were you guys complaining? Why did you agree that this girl must stay by her parents and you'll be all by yourself as a Daki person? You are not even welcome to their space. I mean, to sleep over. Guys, I thought I have seen it all. Hey, what content creators, fear them. What they show you is just the narrative, exactly how they want to program it. You understand? They throw it there to you. That's why I was looking at that bed. I said, what are you guys not telling me? Again, yesterday, before he started, when when he started vlogging, it looks like he called Roro, okay, we're starting, because they have to film, they have to do stuff every day. So when Roro walked in, first thing he said, oh, Roro is 3 months pregnant. Did you sleep well? When he asked her, did you sleep well on camera? I said, okay, maybe because they were about to start vlogging. So, because it's like acting movie, okay? But now I'm beginning to understand that actually he meant it because Roro slept by the men's house and he slept all by himself. So when his woman walked in, the first thing is, did you sleep well? You understand? Roro is not sleeping with Baba Marwa in that studio. That is what I am seeing. That's why he said, Roro is in the other side. I'm going to give her phone to talk to you guys.
Rocio, how did you sleep after the first night? Very bad. Second night?
No, I think second night was better, but yesterday.
Now, another thing I want to point out here is he keeps saying that things have changed, things will change in the villa. Marwa, just try to understand it. It's a difficult pill that you need to swallow. You cannot do without freebies. And that is why we are going to look at the guys that work for him. He cannot survive without freebies. It's in his blood, it's in his DNA that he must take advantage of people. Paying bills is a problem. Imagine even NEPA bills. These guys, they cannot. If Mark Kowari, I always call him Mark Kowari, actually Arabic and Swahili. I think Swahili is a broken Arabic, stuff like that. Because there's the name Kowari and also Kohera. So you always hear me, my whatever, you guys should leave me alone. Let me do my own thing here. So if Mark Kowari can keep up and be paying his bills, imagine Baba Marwa. To pay bills, wahala. So this one, he's saying all this to cover up because of what Gintu is screwing a hell out of him. I just hope that Gintu will do it in a nice way. I mean, in a safe way, in a healthy way, in a way that he will not, put himself in trouble. That's the truth. Okay? When we say stuff like this, it might look like, oh, you are not happy for Gintu because he's getting this, he's getting that. He uploads twice a day, making a lot of money. Money, money, money. The moment you get into trouble, you will see that that money is nothing. That money won't even solve the problem. And you might be expecting that, oh, all those people cheering you up, very, very far away from you, might rescue you. Some of them will be like, I told you, you should have known that you shouldn't. Some, if you go to his comment section, handful of people also advise him, don't go direct, don't call them by their names, their real names. Don't do this, don't do this. Don't show this on camera. Certain stuff, you keep it. Who is advising him to? Who exactly? Who is telling him stuff? Like, something you know is secret, something you know that the person wouldn't want every other person to know. Common sense will tell you that you shouldn't even talk about, even if you know. It shouldn't be something that, oh, it will wow your audience. But then, because I will tell you one thing, the Kenges, they have captured this. And if there's anything coming up, they will use it against him. Because it came from him. Okay? That is it. It came from him. They can even claim other stuff just because he said ABC. They can claim that, oh, at this point, somebody came in and did ABCD because someone got access to this and this and this. And that's why the person may have seen, for example, Mr. Kenge can claim that he kept money inside his wardrobe at this time because this person has access to his cameras. So it's likely that it's this person that saw him on camera putting money there and he came and he collected it. I'm just saying, people are so mean like that. Yeah, your enemy will do everything possible to push you down, to pull you down. That is it. You have seen it. Let's look at Gintu and Mogesi's video. Hey, guys, it's something we know already, but we need to refresh Baba Marwa that Come out from that side you are going. Oh, it's strictly for business. Come out from there because you cannot do business with anybody. What you are doing is trade by barter, give and take. You give me your hard work, you give me your skills, I will give you visibility, I will give you subscribers that would unsubscribe, that wouldn't even, yeah, I will give you subscribers that will not even be there for you, that will drop you like this in the middle of ocean. Go and ask the likes of other people. I don't want to call people, but you know who I'm talking about. His host in Yankee and all of them. Go and ask them. Even the ones that came to your hands. How far are they? Have you ever seen Baba Mara even giving them shout out? Have you ever? When last did he mention me to us on his space, on his channel? Now JU is in Rwanda. When last did you hear Baba Marwa giving JU shout out or even sharing him out? Do you know how much JU has spent to support Marwa? His house project, his family, his village. Let's watch Gintu and the guys.
Come, the internal one, you are now triggering to come. And I'm going to gauge you how many inches, how the cucumbers and pears are hanging carelessly, wearing some stupid clothes that are always broadcasting everything to show that people, okay, this is how the system is running, and this is the system I'm holding, this is the generator of vibration I'm having, and this is the talk about the backup power that I'm holding in terms of the CPU. Everything I can just tell. You know that one? That's why you put your temporary teeth there and you are hit via your dad to make sure that you are cooled down because you had so much nonsense in the village. Even that the village right now can tell you what's ongoing there right now. So there's nothing you can ever gauge me. Because even your CCTV viewers you are talking about, you know what? There's TVs here. There's nothing you can challenge me. Everything. Even the CCTVs are compromised already, and I cannot tell you what and where and where and where. What you are looking at, I'm looking at it live. Whatever you are thinking you are doing, I'm doing it in front of everybody. And if you want me to do it, just contradict my verdict statement. I'm gonna be coming with a valid and of internal to make sure that now you think whatever you can do, already in red card. Gintu is a red card. If you think you can just intimidate, you bad. And you bet a wrong person. You dealt with the wrong person. Kenge?
About the highest amount of money he has ever given you.
How much?
8,000.
8,000. You are told that now you are the one who will be harvesting the sand. Huh? Yeah. I will be going to the South Africa. Then after 10 days, I will be sending the money to you. Imagine we harvested 10 of them, 10 tippers, yeah, but we didn't get even.
And how much is one tipper was he paid?
He was paying one tipper. He was paying 3,000 pounds. That is it. But he never paid even a single cent. A single cent, claiming that when he will be coming back, that is the time he will be paying us. But before coming back, he was fired us.
My friend, story by story. How many tipper do you harvest?
10 tipper.
Guys, this guy should be receiving sense. Ernesto, Mogese, and all these guys. What is going on here? What you are doing is not 9 to 5. You are doing pay as you go. I work for you, you pay me. It's the day job. They pay. That's how it's done. Because it's hard labor. You need the money. As soon as you exhaust yourself, as soon as you work, you need your money back. Yes. So how can someone tell you, harvest 10 tippers of sand, and I'm going to pay you when I come back from my travel? Before he came back, he fired you. Until now, you guys, you don't know that that is your hard labor. You're supposed to push and collect that money before he left. Because he came back and he was in Yabahanze for a long time. You don't know that you're supposed to follow up with him. You don't know that you're supposed to be at the gate waiting for him until you collect your money. Because you haven't done anything wrong or anything bad. You didn't steal from his villa. You actually work for him. Why? Just because they want to remain happy with him. I cannot believe it. Yani? Because when I see these guys, the picture I'm always having is that they are not getting enough pay. Like they are underpaid. Not that Baba Marwa would post them. You will be traveling, and when you come back, that's the time. So how am I going to survive? Mogesi took a lot of nonsense from Baba Marwa. I remember very, very, very well. This guy would work and complain and complain. Oh, he promised to send money through Giteriba. Nothing. He used them. So is this how he's going to use people when he comes back? Is this the 2025 vision he's talking about? It's going to be strictly for work. Is this the kind of work that Baba Marwa is talking about? Work without pay. Work, then when you ask your money, you are fired. Exactly what he did to Ismiti. Sinteke used to be very close to Baba Marwa. Actually, he is Baba Marwa's childhood friend, just like Pablo Ke. Sinteke started this Yabuhanze podcast thing. Marwa was featured there. And to Marwa, appearing there, he thought that everything about him must be like, these guys must be singing his praises. Like everything, whenever anybody wants to, he thought that he has immunity. That Sinteke will always protect him no matter what. Even if he will interview people and people want to go negative about Papa Marwa, that he would cut that off. He thought that Sinteke would be of his interest to protect him, protect his image, protect anybody trying to throw stuff at him. No, it doesn't work like that, okay? Podcast like that is educative, but it doesn't mean... Now, Baba Marwa people are like, oh, is this what this podcast is all about? To shade Baba Marwa, to insult Baba Marwa. I thought that you guys want to do something for Yabahanze, something positive, something educative. Why is it that whenever someone says that, look at what I have gone through working with this person? It's me, see. Let's hear from her.
I'm seeing these videos online that you are dirty, this and that, the kitchen was dirty. So subscribers are coming to me to attack me. Some subscribers are very brutal, They text not knowing what this thing will do to
what you've been through.
I did a live to defend myself. Like, there are people who are being paid. I was not being paid. Since I said that I was getting donation, I never got donations at all.
There's some point that you had to chip from your pocket too.
I was so many times. You remember we used to eat goats. There's just goat, chicken. And some people were complaining that now they cannot eat this, and daily. Visitors from America cannot eat ugali all the time. So sometimes I just chip in and just buy something. And I realized that the person I was with in the kitchen was the worst person ever, because all she cared for was to...
Was a me person maybe, or...
She was just there to be pretty. You understand? She was just there to be pretty and please the nephew or the niece. The nephew.
The nephew. Oh,
she was there.
That yellow lady.
Yes, she was just there to please the nephew. I'm not even scared to say this.
No, it's true.
I cooked ugali for 30 days straight. Every day, ugali for 20 people. My chest was hurting. This girl was just there with a mirror, like this.
Family.
Where's the food? I'm going to take the food inside. There's a day I took the food inside and she was so very mad at me. Because I was just like, you're just here, I'm cooking, you want to please him. You want to please him. Now you're taking the food so that he knows that you're the one.
One thing again I want to point out here is they brought Baba Marwa's auntie into that kitchen because his meat tea was not trusted. Marwa did not trust his meat tea. Marwa is already feeling like the first time this girl appeared in Yabanze, they saw her as a threat. They saw her as a spy. They are like, this is too weird. How can somebody kill a whole chicken and then cook and share food? She was doing a whole lot with Mayoguno. She cooked for Mayoguno's daughter's birthday. Mayoguno never paid her. Mayoguno turned back to tell her, but Mayoguno initially agreed to pay her. She spent her money. She went to market, bought stuff and cooked. And Mayoguno turned back to say, but you vlogged, you made money. You recorded, stuff like that. So they didn't like, she's not from the village, okay? She came from another county. For the fact that she just randomly decided to come to your house to grow her channel, which is common, okay? Though I condemned it, I'm like, hey, young child, don't do this to yourself. Guys will take advantage of you. It is what it is, you understand? The desperation was so clear looking at this meeting. Do I have different opinion about her now? Definitely, yes. She has proven herself that she's a go-getter. She knows what she wants. She said that people did not understand the fact that she was cooking food because she knew that she would gain more than what she would spend, cooking for people. And also, it was more like a charity work because she would randomly see people. She met a family that was eating sugarcane for lunch, and she randomly brought food items, made food for them, and all that. But the villagers did not really trust her and her motives, okay? So that's why they brought Marwa's auntie. They didn't bring Marwa's auntie to help her out in the kitchen. This girl suffered. This girl actually appointed herself on camera. This girl gave Mama Marwa the idea, I'm going to help you set up your kitchen. I'm going to cook for the visitors. So it's always good to know what you want. Even though we want the visibility, we want to grow our channels, we want to make money, things are really hard. You want to make it, you understand, and you need the visibility, you need to be close to Almighty Baba Marwa. I understand that side, but you should also think that you cannot do this all by yourself. Especially when you are appointing yourself, automatically you are telling this person, you don't have to pay me. Tomorrow you're not going to come back to say, oh, I suffered the back pain, shoulder pain, hip pain. Oh, I didn't receive anything. I could not even sleep. All I got was that the kitchen was dirty, that I'm a dirty girl, that I'm stealing, that I flipped her hair and said nobody called my name, nobody. Of course, she was not trusted because of the way she put out herself. Okay? The way she made herself available. So Marwa, being Marwa, who loves and who knows how to use people, took advantage of that and used a hell out of her. During her live stream, okay, she mentioned that her phone, that's why I will always blame the donators. You want to give, you give direct. This girl, you go to her channel, you will see her contact details, PayPal, M-Pesa, everything is there. Why giving her 400 USD through Baba Marwa? And when she came back, she said that she thought that it was 100 USD. She wanted to just let go. 100 USD, okay, I've gained more than that. It's a lot of money in Kenyan shillings, but I've also gained, okay? She didn't want to bother. Someone, then I'm suspecting Baki, called her and said, go and look for your money. Go and ask for your money. Actually, Donatus people donated 400 USD. It was on Baba Marwa's live stream. Everybody saw it. Go and collect your money. When she went to ask Marwa, she got fired. These guys, can't they come together and do something about it? Rather than just gathering together in a bush, talking without work is nothing. You have to put action. You have to put these things in action. Okay, okay. You haven't. Okay, this person is coming. He didn't pay me. This person is coming. Oh, Donatus gave some money towards me buying my phone. He didn't release the money. This person is coming. Oh, I harvested 20 parts of sand. He didn't pay me. Oh, he's supposed to pay me this for looking after his fish pond. He did not pay me. Oh, I cleaned. He didn't pay me, but we agreed that he will pay me. Oh, I did plumbing work. He never paid me anything. I was really, really sick. Oh, I did this. I looked after the horse. He's supposed to pay me. He didn't. Why can't you guys gather together and do something? How can one person be rubbishing all of you guys at the same time looking like everybody is against him for nothing? At the same time, you look at him, people are feeling so sorry for him. Why are this family? Why are they getting dragged? Oh, why do people hate this family so much? They are godly, they are friendly, they are helpful, they are nice. You are nice, but you are taking advantage of the villagers. You are nice in the eyes of your audience, but your villagers, They work for you, don't want to pay them. That is pure wickedness to the highest order. Let's continue, guys.
The goal for her was just to get, I think, an American husband. Yeah, that
and the
was
intention of
the
you
intention.
doing the donkey work and
Oh my
getting
God.
the
And
approval.
also, I think she was a spy. People thought I was a spy, but there were spices behind me. So I think some people just have the mentality, oh, maybe somebody, we are rich and somebody's working here. Now maybe she'll be taking, not knowing that we who are the strangers are the ones who are helping more than even the family.
One thing I'm told that in business, also in business, never merge family in your business.
I suffered.
And I think
things were strict, but what I'm glad is I finished those 30 days without a problem. The problem came when now I was gone. The day after, now the kitchen is dirty.
You're not there to defend yourself.
Yeah, I'm not there to defend myself.
Why did you not wash the dishes and
the kitchen is? I remember I remember Rocio not even greeting me the second day. Was it on 19th or 20th? She just came like this in front of me like this, and I was like, okay, there's a problem today. What is the problem? So that same morning, the video about the kitchen was recorded. So I don't know. I still today don't understand what happened.
You see how wicked Rocio is. You want to make another lady your slave. She did everything, entertained the visitors, cooked for them, served them, prep. She was in the market. She was in that kitchen 24/7 until the whole 30 days thing happened. What did you do? Guys, can we see what Roro did for that 30 days? Compared to what Baba Marwa is doing now. Now people are calling Baba Marwa a slave for passport. And he thinks that people are insulting him. What did he do? I mean, what did she do? What did Roro do? She wasn't pregnant. I mean, she was not pregnant when she came. What did she do? Look at the condition of her place. Nobody would believe. I'm not looking down on her parents. Because you know one thing in this life. People will, like, if I'm gonna, I have no choice but to talk about her parents. But it's not also my wish to even bring them to this. But I cannot. I cannot avoid not talking about them. Because they are her parents. So we have to put it like it is what it is. Look at her background. Who would believe that her background is like this when she arrived in Yabahanse? Controlling a hell, insulting people. You expected this girl to kill herself for you. Roro, are you not wicked? Are you not mean? Guys, how did they pay her back? As soon as she left, because she got tired, everything is over. It was not working. I'm sure at that moment, the view was no longer viewing. So she was not even like getting anything. No income. The money that was contributed towards her buying a phone, they didn't release it to her. If I was these guys, it would not just end like this. You see that money? Kenge must pay. If I was Miss T, Kenge must give me my money and even add something on top of it. Add interest on top of it. Because this girl did too much. But what did Baba Marwa do? For the fact that this girl came to Yabaranze, she left Kisimu. She's from Kisimu. She left Kisimu. I remember that time when she arrived in Yabaranze, she was also collaborating with all these boys, Yabaranze boys. I didn't like the picture. But like I said, I have different view about her right now. Okay? That's why we say looks can be deceiving. I think I misjudged her that time. But she was also running her mouth too much because it happens. Content creation is not easy. You don't even know when you put yourself in trouble. Then she was shading Nigerians. Oh, the way Tanzanians don't trust Kenyans. That's how we Kenyans, we don't trust Nigerians. She was saying stuff like that. I'm like, how can you generalize? How many Nigerians do you have there over there in Kenya to come and put all of us inside one box, okay? I wasn't happy with her. Then I saw that she was all over. You go to this channel, she's there, she's cooking, displaying what her mama gave her. You get what I mean? So, and it was serious note. So I was like that, also reacting. But right now, I can see something in her. I can see that she has vision. She actually was doing her thing. Nobody is really perfect. Nobody really gets things together. Just like the way she came for Wedemaya, okay? She said that, oh, for them Kenyans to travel around Western, not Western, to travel around Southern Africa, Botswana, Namibia, Tanzania, Zambia, all those places around South Africa, even South Africa is visa free, visa on arrival, stuff like that. Whereas in West Africa, Wedemaya would struggle to get visa to go to Botswana. I want to correct something. She said that, okay? I'm sure you have seen it. I put it. I'm going to pin it in the beginning of this video. So, she said that, but I want to make one correction here. Wedemaya in particular has worked on his passport. Wedemaya has built his passport. So I will not be happy to see someone dragging him. He has built himself. He has worked and worked and worked. I'm gonna tell you single-handedly, there's no country that Wedemaya would want to go. He will struggle to get a visa. He has traveled even outside Africa. So don't get it twisted. If Wedemaya is saying stuff like, oh, we West Africans, we struggle to get visa to go to even African countries, he's saying it because he is kicking against this thing. He's promoting borderless Africa. And maybe a team member of his, because when he travels, he doesn't travel alone. He travels with his editor, his camera person, and all that. So the struggle that he's talking about is not for him. Okay, the struggle Wedemaya always discuss is the struggle of his team members getting visas, okay, around Africa. For him, I don't think he has any issue to get visa. Initially, when he started his career as a travel vlogger, of course. But as we speak, Wedemaya has built his passport internationally, not just within Africa. Still get it correct. So when you want to quote someone, especially when you're going towards a negative stuff, okay? When you want to quote, make sure you quote correctly. I know she may not be aware of it. That's why I'm flagging it, okay? Especially when it has to do with the negative stuff. Because people will think, oh, Wedemaya, he has traveled the world and yet he's still struggling to get Botswana visa. Nine. Botswana is actually one of his favorite places in Africa. Like, it's a place that there was a place in Africa Wedemaya went to without his passport. He traveled without his passport. He submitted his passport for Canadian visa or Yankee visa, something like that. And he needed to travel like urgently. He traveled with just a document without his passport to another African country. Let's continue watching, guys.
Honestly, I don't understand what happened. Because there were people who were being paid to clean this kitchen. Why was I the one being blamed? And people say that nobody mentioned the name, but if you watch the videos carefully, there was somebody who was being targeted. Even my helper in the kitchen was not being targeted. I was the one who was being targeted. So I think it was just a plan to kick T out after the party, even though I didn't have any problem. I think I was the most peaceful person that ended that party without a problem, because I know the stories.
Even me,
Wi-Fi, DJ,
MCA didn't have a story.
MCA didn't have a story. Yeah, so I think as a cook,
you played
I finished my 30 days well. So when I was not there to defend myself, something just came up. Something with Strongman also came up. I didn't even know there was a problem. Like, I'm so peaceful that I didn't even know that Strongman and them, they had an issue. So when I was doing this video with Strongman just called me, T, I want to thank you for feeding me and my family. Like, you were so nice to us.
Strongman was good because the house was leaking.
We do a video. So me doing this video, it came that we were ganging up against them. That was not the case for me. It was a shock. I was like, what? Ganging up?
You guys actually supposed to gang up and collect what belongs to you. Collect your mullah. You guys supposed to gang up, make a video, push, report. Even though it looks like men on uniform cannot help, they cannot do anything to the Marwas. Okay? It's like the Marwas actually place them on salary. I'm just saying that's what it looks like. The men on uniform in Yabahans, they forget about it. Village chief, I don't even know. But maybe you can push more and more. Gather there in front of his compound. Davu Jr. cannot overcome all of you. Davu Jr. combined with Uncle Mo, Kenge, Roro, Congress mom, Congress dad, cannot be above all of you physically, even if you're gonna face them physically. Yes, I'm not saying they should fight. You guys should not misunderstand me. But I'm saying that they should do something. They should push and make sure Mr. Kenge pay them their money. They should push and make sure he pays. He has to pay. They worked for it. They deserve it. Someone asks you, give Cocomama this. You must give it to me. Give me what belongs to me. Let's listen to Smith talking about Wadamaya and visa issues.
Normal passport.
Because right now we're working with a borderless
all the way from Kenya to South Africa, Namibia, Kenyans are free. No visa. No visa.
Big shout outs to our government, and today
they
actually
just stamp and this Kenyan is in Zambia or in Botswana. Get in. When are you leaving? Get out. That is it. No visa. You find that people like Odemaya from Ghana are being stressed about visa to Botswana, but us Kenyans are very lucky. So it was very...
Actually, this is not a luck. It's the right thing to do, okay? Africans should be free to visit other African countries. It's actually the right thing, not by luck, okay? It's the ideal thing that any African who wishes to visit any African country should be able to visit freely and even live. Yani, if I am a Kenyan, I decide that I want to live in Nigeria. I pack my things, okay? Apply for Nigerian visa because I have to apply for Nigerian visa. Nigerian immigration will give me 3 months, 90 days to stay in Nigeria and then go back to Kenya. Me coming to Nigeria, I decided, hey, the vibe here is vibing. Hey, I'm actually enjoying Nigeria. I actually feel like this is home compared to my country. It doesn't mean that my country is not nice, but okay, I want to stay more in Nigeria. After 90 days, I decided not to leave. Do you think Nigerian immigration will be running after you to look for you? Cocomama, where are you? You are a Kenyan, you need to leave now. Hell no. You only see that in South Africa, actually. You understand? The Coco is, after that 90 days, what will I be doing in Nigeria? Because there are no jobs. Even Nigerians, because there are no jobs anywhere. Even Nigerians are struggling, you understand? Business, you might be lucky as a foreigner. Maybe you might actually do it in such a way that, okay, before 90 days, you leave and then get a multiple entry visa whereby you can be going and come. Nobody would know whether you are a Kenyan or a Nigerian, where you live exactly, because you are either taking stuff from Nigeria and selling it in Kenya, okay, to Nigerians in Kenya, and then bringing stuff that Nigerians might like or stuff that might move in Nigerian market. You bringing it from Kenya and selling, and it might actually work like that. Otherwise, after 90 days, nobody needs to tell you to go back to your comfort zone, except if you have other plans, maybe by marriage, relationship, you have a backup, you have other plans, then it's fine. But I mean, if you overstay, it's not the end of the world. Okay? It should be like that. I'm not trying to go against immigration law or anything, but I'm just saying that ideally we should be able to. Okay, look at the Europeans, guys. Why can't we have something like this? I always say this. Why can't we? Look at CEO. In a day, CEO can visit 3 countries in Europe, around Germany. Switzerland, CEO can go. The same day, you will see her in France. The same day, she can go to Greece. This thing will actually help our economy. Just like the idea of, you go to this country, you see that, oh, the people here, they don't really have this thing in my country that really is nice. People would want to try it. And then you are shipping. Before you know it, you become a sole distributor. It becomes something big. Like, that's how all these entrepreneurs, they make it within a short period of time. Boom, 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 boom. It becomes like everybody wants it. As soon as it enters the market, forget about it. The demand will. Hey, look at Cocomama talking about business like I know it. All I know is gossip. You see gossip department, leave it for me. I will run it for you. Before we call it a day, let's move to our Mark Kowari. Not Mark Kowari, Mark Kohara. Mark Kohera. Kohera Kowari. Mark Kowari went to the farm. Content is contenting, like I said. He's almost there to 1K subscribers. Make it possible. Subscribe to his channel. Support his hustle. He doesn't have any job. He has 15 children. He has 2 wives. Guys, can you imagine? Ask yourself, how is he coping? How is he surviving? The least you can do is that subscription. Subscribe. Just close your eyes, give it to him. Support his hustle. Scratch his back for us. Imagine he's disabled because of content. Okay? He's going to the farm to harvest cassava to support his woman. But there's something. Mark Kowari, that guy will do well on this page. He's always dropping thought-provoking content. Something that you'll be like, wait a minute, is this true? So according to him, harvesting stuff, after cultivating, I think the guys are the ones that dig and dig, or you hire a level, you hire someone that will make the farm and then start putting crops and all that. Okay, I would say that the guys do that part, the digging, or they even use cow. What do they call it? Plowing. We don't do farming like that in Nigeria, but you know what I'm talking about. So now, during harvesting, actually, the guy where I come from in my culture, the guys are the ones that harvest stuff: cassava, yam, potato, corn, tomato, beans, name it, and all whatnot. The guys are the ones harvesting. It's a hard labor to uproot, because these things are deep inside the soil. You have to uproot it, and you have to dig a little bit around it so that it will not break, and then your product is inside the soil. During the next season of cultivating, you will see that there are so many decayed. If you don't harvest very well, that's why it's a hard work. Okay, you will notice that the next time for cultivation, or the next season, you will see that some of the products are there and is already decayed. It's a waste. Now, Mark is telling his woman that he's actually helping her because of content. Okay, he came to the farm to harvest cassava. It's not a guy's job. It's not his job as the head of the family. It's the job of the neck. Who controls the head of the family? The neck. The neck is the one that rotates, and the head will. Just like the way Roro is controlling a hell out of a Marwa. Now, it opened my eyes and my jaw dropped, because I'm like, really? Is this the culture in Korea, that women are the ones harvesting? It's not a guy thing. So what do? Women are the ones that will carry pregnancy for 9 months, push the baby out, take care of the baby, take care of other babies, the big ones, cook, clean, even the bedroom service, they must match up with it. So the guys, what do? In the beer parlor, enjoying themselves. I'm getting it. Mark, hey, I'm here to disagree with you that it's your woman's job to harvest. Days are gone. Maybe like I told you guys, the Africans, that's why I don't joke with Caribbean men. You think I have any issue with any African person? No, African men should up their games. Days are gone. Remember our foreparents, they did it because they took so many wives, up to 6 wives. Depending on how rich you are, will determine how many wives you can take, okay? Because more wives means more wives will give you more children and more helping hand during famine. So it was a whole lot of collective work. Unlike now, people take only 1 wife or maximum 2 wives, just like Mark. So for you to leave, his first wife is not staying with him. His first wife, according to him, is staying with his first son, who goes to work. Him and his woman go to work. So his first wife is the one looking after their babies. Now, the second wife is all by herself with Mr. Mark. And the way I'm looking at Mark, he has a lot of property. He has a lot of land, a nice, stable land, not swampy one. Baba Maro, are you taking note of this, that your dad is rich in land, not in cash? His dad is really rich, okay? So, because when Moshibo One interviewed him, he showed his land, very huge. You're going to leave this for a woman to do all by herself? No, Mr. Mark, you are educated. You can do better. I can understand him. He's disabled. But if he cannot help, he should also get someone, maybe hire someone who can assist his woman. And Mr. Mark's second wife is very, very vocal to the camera, sounded very educated, sounded very eloquent. You understand? This family, we are learning a lot from them. Unlike, she made sense compared to our con mom. Wallahi, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's listen to them before we call it a day.
Good. This is the match I can get from here. Let me. Don't you also, madam, know that you are exposing me to a wrong duty? This work is supposed to be for women in African culture.
A helping hand is not always bad.
Madam, supposing my age mates, my men, come and get me here, don't you know they are going to laugh at me?
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you decide to give your wife a helping hand,
yes,
stop thinking about what other people will say.
Hey, come. Hey, give me madam. You see, hey.
Yeah.
Give me this djembe.
So I totally, sincerely disagree with what I am seeing here. That is the woman that will cultivate, harvest, peel, take to the portion mill, take to the grinder to grind it, process it, come back, cook, serve, clean, do all that. One person. Nah, you freaking want to kill that person. We women, our gender, we are struggling too much. I hope African men will change this mentality of, oh, a woman must be the one doing all the domestic stuff and the guys must just be there. Okay, it's not my job. It's not. So what is your job? Remember, okay, if the guy is like providing everything that the woman needs, everything A to Z, that like the woman must not even go to the farm. Why not? You can freaking clean and even clean extra. Clean and ask for extra. I mean, these days, women, they have to also go and look for 9 to 5 job. They have to bring money. They have to contribute towards school fees. They have to contribute towards everything. So why can't the guy also contribute? African men, hey, I think it's even worse in Kenya, guys, because where I came from, no, this job is not the job of a woman to pull stuff out from the ground. Actually, the job of a woman mainly here is even to carry the stuff. Normally, with wheelbarrow, it makes it easy. Even to carry the stuff like that, it's not the heavy stuff. A childbearing woman or a woman who is going to have babies in future is not encouraged to lift heavy stuff, okay? Anyway, that is it. If you watched at this moment, you know who you are. You are the best. Thank you all so much for coming in to support your mama. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Bring someone to the table. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Cocomama. I'll see you all in my another one. Peace out. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.